Well, do you know why other artists sanitize their biopics?
They're cowards?
They're pussies. That's what they are.
That's what I'm saying, man.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. And maybe they have a level of self-protection and less self-sabotage than I do.
I'm Robbie Williams. I'm one of the biggest pop stars in the world. This is my story, but I'm not going to tell it in an ordinary way because I don't see myself how others see me.
For the next 2 hours, your ass is mine!
I've watched a lot of, biopics and musical biopics where there's an attempt to like glamorize the subject or to like kind of soft sell some of the darker elements. And like this film not only embraces them, but through the chimp angle, really allows a fresh take, and it doesn't just feel like another staid documentary, but it really allows you to go there. And I'm curious what kind of process it was for you.
There is distance for everybody. There is distance for me watching my own life play out, but there's also distance for the cinema-going audience because they're not subconsciously or consciously throughout the movie going, da-da-da is doing a good job at fill in the blank. Oh, that was exactly like da-da-da in that moment. All of that disappears. It is working on such a profound level. And I know this because of all the texts and the emails that I'm receiving. Normally, if somebody has seen something, they like it. Hey, man, saw the thing, like it. And it's like, hey, man, got to tell you about the movie and me and my relationship with my da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I want to prove I can make it on my own.
Proof to who?
Everyone.
I've heard about why you guys picked an ape and things, but I'm curious where the idea came from to begin with to do something so radical.
You set a contract with an audience when you do a musical. Basically, you've got to sing within the first 5 minutes to say, this isn't going to be real life where you're walking down the street. We're going to break into song and sing. And as long as the audience is on board with that at the start, they'll let you do that for the rest of the film. Then add a monkey on top of that, and you're really in a very heightened reality, right? It's not a reality because it's a musical, and it's also not a reality because the main character is a monkey. But the benefit of that is you can step between a heightened reality and pure imagination pretty seamlessly. And it's not jarring at all.
It frees us from this very tired concept of what a biopic is. And I don't even know if you're aware, but often film journalists will be told from like PR and studios, like, don't use the word biopic, don't call it a biopic. That didn't happen on this one, but it happens.
Yeah.
And I think it's because people have this very strict concept of what it means. And I'm wondering, when you're working on a biopic, are you thinking about those cliches, whether to meet them or to avoid them?
I don't think so. I mean, to me, it's always just about the story. And story is all about what I can relate to. See, I can't relate to what standing on stage in front of 125,000 people screaming my name feels like. But I can relate to doing things that I'm ashamed of. My relationship with my father, my relationship with my nan. I can relate to all of the stuff that is personal and even internal.
Yeah.
Everyone looks in the mirror and finds fault with themselves.
If you're gonna laugh, do it on the inside, yeah?
I don't give a fuck what they think!
You give a fuck what everyone thinks.
The film gives so much of who you are and what your life experience has been like and what that felt like. And then on the press tour, you've talked so much about it. I'm curious where you draw the line on what is for the world and what is still for you.
Very little is for me. And the very little for me, I'm made to not say on behalf of my wife. I'm actually not made to say. Our love language with each other is exposing each other in a very jokey manner. And then sometimes I stand on a landmine and I go, oh, I found the line, it's there, is it? So I am a journalist whose main subject is me reporting live from inside my brain. And nothing is off limits. Nothing will or should be kept back. To the detriment and to the power of this film.